Yes, my people, welcome to another episode of 3Smoke, 3Smoke, 3Smoke. I am your host, MWay. Big up Jabba Jones, he ain't here at the moment. Big up Mo in the background, big up Trini, big up Spoon. And today we got a special guest come all the way from Oxford. You know what I'm saying? We got Marleek, MWay in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's going to tell you his story. And yeah, let's get into this, my bro, man. So yeah, Marleek.
Yeah, man.
Where did you get your name from? MWay anyway, Marleek.
MWay come after the Marleek, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be real. Like, Marleek is... My brethren called me that because... the man them always used to say, oh, you're peak. And my first name is Marlon. So
Marlon,
it's like,
okay.
I mixed the two, like peak. And then obviously my Muslim name's Malik. So I turned it into Marleek. And then MWay, I'm always like... up and down the motorway, here, there, everywhere. Like I was in Birmingham yesterday.
Yeah, I figured that when I just said MWay to myself, I was thinking, yeah, motorway.
So the man them just said MWay, and then they was like, that runs better than Malik. So when I say the two now, because I think there's other artists called MWay, I don't really know, but I say Malik MWay to get it all in. You get me?
I don't think I've heard of any artist called MWay, but yeah, Marleek MWay. That's nice.
I don't pick my names either. Like it wasn't a thing where I'm sat down in my bedroom and I'm like, oh, what's my rap name?
Yeah, I think that's corny.
I think that's corny. It's lame. Your nickname should be what people give you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's how mine came. That's how mine came.
Literally how mine come. You know what I mean? One of my niggas used to be like, my peak. I was like, what's that? Like, and then it just got turned into Marleek, so it's peak with the Marlon. Like,
yeah, that's nuts. So what's your birthplace and origin?
Well, as in background, like Jamaican, Scottish, Scottish and British. My dad's Jamaican, mum was Scottish.
Okay, so your mum was Scottish, so you're mixed race.
Mixed race, yeah.
So how was that growing up in a household like that?
I grew up on an estate where it was like it wasn't really it's not an estate like you man's blocks. It's like man's estate was racist, bro. I'll be real with you. Like most of the neighbours around us were prejudiced. So it was kind of fuckery still.
And where's this in the area you grew up in which is still, Oxford?
Oxford's got black culture. We stick together, but the families it wasn't a thing where man would be going to the next family's house for a black celebration. It would be my own family. Like the families, it's not like that in OX. Got culture, yeah. It's not a lost city. Of course not. Man's from there. But the black people, it's not a community like that. Do you know what I mean?
So did you experience racism growing up?
Growing up, yeah, heavy.
What, from young or?
Yeah, I'd say from about age 7, fam.
Yeah. So what, like primary school?
Yeah.
And what were the sort of things?
Not called racist things in primary school, but from what was going around in my the neighborhood I lived in, or close, it was a close. Like, I already knew what a nigger was in primary and that, do you know what I mean? Like, I already knew all that.
So did they have like white gangs up there, like National Front and these sort of things, like BNP?
There was a bunch of skinheads back in the day, like my dad's generation, but man never really come across them. But the neighbours around me at the time were more racist just because of how it was, bro. I don't even think they were racist. I think they were just lost. My mum was white. She's got mixed race kids. Dad's coming to the crib. He's getting nicked left, right and centre. Black people live there, niggers.
So, like, say, like me coming from South London, I would think, like, say, Oxford was university.
Yeah, bare people.
And most probably farm town kind of thing. But looking at you, I can see that it's not that.
Shit,
I can see that it's not that up there at all. You know what I'm saying? So,
shit, bro.
What's it sort of like? Like even like say like your teenage years, school years or something like growing up in there. How was it like?
By 15, man was in jail. Just the normal stuff, innit? Like obviously, just the normal stuff. Lost friends.
So is the crime high up there as well?
It's not high, but stuff happens. It's far from high, but stuff happens, innit? Do you know what I mean? Stuff happens. A lot of OT man are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I would think of somewhere like that.
And they can't just come like that. They don't get run out, but there is 1 or 2 niggas that are like, come on, let's just man's ends, bro. Like, what you doing? It's not cunch. Oxford's not country. But obviously, where you man are from the ends, here in Oxford, you automatically think.
Yeah, no, I would think it's far, but as you said, it's not even too far.
No, it's 46 miles
from 46
Bush.
miles.
Everyone
is not
knows.
too far.
I say it now. Everyone knows who Marleek is in West London, and I'm from Oxford. I've said that from day one. Shepherd's Bush area, Ladbroke Grove. Them man, they know me. That's a fact.
So is that where you come to when you come to London?
Yeah, that's where I come. I shop my merch. No rich parents is my thing. You know what I'm saying?
No rich parents. Make sure you look out for that and support that, man. So what, did you have family in West London or you just
I had a girl there at one point. I was living there for like 4 years. William Church Estate I was living on. And obviously the man them straight away just connected with man. Plus I knew man from like certain ends, Northwest Camden. New man from there, wow. So I was already, you know what I mean?
What's that through?
Jail.
Yes, see, I know. See, you two words.
From jail.
So how was that at 15?
In jail.
Yeah.
I went fouts as well.
Is that the first time you went jail at 15?
First ever time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 36 months for street robbery and a stabbing. Yeah.
At age 15?
Age 15. And obviously, I was fighting 4 times a week, cuz.
Yeah.
Because I'm a country, but at the same time, I'm not a country.
You're not having it. Yeah,
I'm not having none of that.
it. Yeah.
Like, man ain't bullying,
Man's
man.
a man at the end of the day.
Man, you're not punching my son's mama. Not for free anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But I think that made them niggas in there more frustrated. Because certain times man's getting the better of them. And they're like, rah, this country's just... But it's not like, but obviously, where man are living in the ends, I feel like certain man in London, they're kind of stuck in London. And
No, facts. You got certain people in London who don't come, say like you're just from a different area. Yeah. They don't leave the area.
Yeah, it's like they're stuck in the ends, you know what I mean?
No, a million percent. Some, yeah.
Yes, yeah, not all,
but yeah, some.
I've met a lot of man OT, but I'm a guy, I'm always out of town. But I always say my original spot is OX, bruv. Oxford, innit?
No, definitely, man. So what sort of was your musical influences growing up?
My mum introduced me to like the Tupac album. I remember the first ever poster she showed me. I was a kid, and there was 2 of him on the same poster. You must remember that poster. It's a classic, All Eyes on Me poster. There's 2 of Tupac, the same picture of him.
I don't know if Briggs might have had that sort of shit.
Yeah, old school thing.
Is it?
Just 2
but the grey kind of one, black and white.
Yeah, it was. It was black and white.
I know
it was black and white, old school, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're
And my mum had it in the kitchen. Yeah. And I was like, who are the 2 men? But I always automatically thought Tupac, 2 men, innit?
2 men, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this was years ago, like in the early 90s, late 90s, sorry.
Yeah.
And then that was it. I took an influence to Tupac. And then from there, man, a bit of Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? So.
To what? Tupac, Busta Rhymes, that was like kind of like influences growing up.
Mainly Tupac. All Eyes on Me album to me is serious. Like, classic.
That's what like affected you growing up.
Yeah, but I was just having a conversation with my brothers up here. Like, I like Biggie as well. You get me? I think Biggie is. I wouldn't rather listen to Pac than Biggie, but I like Biggie's flow, the way he is. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? He's different. With Pac, it's like hella serious, fam. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, Pac's more songs, concept, and
serious.
Yeah, Biggie's about the flow and about the party and bullshit, innit?
Yeah,
you know, so that's what. So, what made you want to take music serious?
My life, man. Like I wanted to explain my life, innit, and certain things that happened in it. And I'm not on this poet thing. And I always wanted to do music, but I said to myself, coming from where I'm coming from, you're gonna have to come differently, and people might not like that, but at the same time. Like I said, I grew up listening to you, man, but I ain't gonna rap like you, man.
That's cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I first tried it, I'm sounding like you, man. I'm like, nah, man. I don't. This is fake, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
So I allowed it for a bit. I used to spit in jail.
But sorry to cut you though. Just a point. Just if there's any up and coming artists, it's not because we mostly would have tried to rap like some American dude. You know, I'm coming up when you're first coming up trying it. So it's just something you would do until you find yourself. And then you realise, nah, that's not me. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, everything just sounded like it's coming from you, man's background. The man ain't from that. So I created my own style. And I didn't know if it worked first. I'll be honest. I was like, nah, man, shit. But then my brethren who passed away not long ago, R.I.P. Showers, he was like,
R.I.P.
You're hard, fam. What you talking about? Like, I'm like, bro, I'm so different. I don't know if the game's going to accept me. He's like, bro, I guarantee you something bad's going to happen. And something good's gonna happen. I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, just watch, innit? So now I've chilled, whatever. My nigga's died now. Year later, I gone viral, fam. 3 days before he died. I'm like, what's going on here? And the song was put on the internet. It was old. It was on like 400 views, bro. It was a dead thing. Within 3 days, it was on like 10K. And then I thought, all right, that's just a little bit of hype. Someone's memed it.
Yeah.
Another day.
And what song is this for the viewers' purposes? Birth of a Winner.
Yeah.
By Marleek, MWay. Go and check it out. It's on like about what, half a million?
Way over half a million on my own channel.
On his own channel.
It's been posted for 4 years, but it's only gone viral in the last 2.5. So in 2.5 years, it's gained way over like 500,000. And I ain't been promoting it, nothing. Americans reacting to it. Little Yachty spitting my bars. Little Yachty literally sat in his car on his story, spat the bars.
That's major
it's
still.
Major, like, so it was mad bars, I ain't gonna lie, but it was true stories. Like, man got strip searched by the feds, and it used to happen. Sorry to cut you, Mike.
Yeah.
It used to happen on a regular occasion. I thought, all right, in order to win and not be angry, like, because that's what the feds want you to do. They want you to go and be angry. I thought, you know what? Let me turn this and try a thing and make it funny. No one said nothing, bro. Everyone was like, it's all right, man. When it first come out. Later on, the internet's wilding out like, rah, this is mad. Like, I'm like, what? It's not that peak, bro. Like, but it is. Even today, I get messages and it's just going up and up. A part 2 coming out. Not because I want to do it. I've done a poll and they want it.
And the fans want it.
I got like 93% and then the rest was...
Yeah, you got to feed them, bro, man. But that's what I was going to say before. That just to show you that the race ain't like for the swift, it's for those that like endure. Like, it was a slow process, but you got there, you know what I'm saying, in the end. So yeah, no, big you up, man. Definitely, I respect that totally, bro, man. Seriously. Whoa. So what was your first bars like?
In jail, they were whack, bro.
Is that where you started spitting?
Yeah, I went to Fouts, then Hunter Coon and Ashfield, but Hunter Coon was a real music eye-opener for me.
Why you say that?
Because obviously, if you're mandem in jail, you connect with the mandem. It don't matter where you're from. Like, if you're mandem, you're mandem. And like the mandem in Hunter Coon, they used to play pool over there. But the real mandem, we used to go in this one like room and just freestyle and whatever. So man started doing it like that, and then everyone was rating, man. But it was the same sort of like reactions man's getting now, like, you're mad hard, you're mad different, you know. And then boom. But that was back then. I wasn't never thinking about spitting. Man's just doing it because I'm in jail with them, man. Yeah. And that's when
bars time.
Yeah, bars time. But even then, straight off the dome. Even Birth of the Winner, like, that's off the dome. You know what I mean?
To what, you don't write?
I have written recently. Last year I've wrote. Last year. Because I'm taking stuff way more serious. I'm buying beats. Like, the stuff that's gone viral, it's not my beat. I managed to get in contact with the beat guy. So that's cool, but they weren't my beats. It was just a fun thing, but not. I'm having fun, but at the same time, I'm talking about my life, bro. Like, there's no cap. I'd rather die than cap in rap, man.
Yeah, no, facts, man. No, definitely. I agree with you totally, man. So what's the process like of buying beats and stuff like that? Because most people might go on a YouTube and get YouTube beats and stuff like that. But so what, you're reaching out to producers and
so far it's a headache.
Getting beats?
It's a headache, especially like when you're making a little bit of noise, but you went up there yet. I'm like, I know certain man that up there, they get flung beats, bro. Man's trying to ask me for like a bag of beat and that.
And where's these sort of producers, in the UK or
and
US?
some in the US. The US guys show more love than the UK. I've had US man send me beats for free. And
same. I've had the same.
Oh, you know what? If it goes viral, you take 70%. I'm not even saying 50-50, blood. In my eyes, the beat is more important than, not important, but without the beat, like half the songs that are popping today, bro, they wouldn't be popping without that beat. You know what I mean?
So you're like on an independent grind, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
So would you want to be signed or stay independent?
I'll sign in it for a right amount. But not even for my life, bro. The main reason why man do this is because my little brothers and that, innit? You know what I mean? Like, man's been through shit, bro. We lost our mums. You know what I mean? All of that. So I'm the oldest brother. So I feel like if I'm signing, you got to make sure my family's right. I'll keep grinding, but make sure my family's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. If you sign, it's supposed to be like a life-changing thing.
Yeah, it's life-changing,
it's
bro,
definitely supposed to set your family up.
Yeah, because like, there's a million things you can do now with music where you don't have to sign, bro. You can make money. I've made money just off clothes. Like,
merch.
I got another clothing line called Pucker That. And that only went viral because that only sold because of the viral song. Because man's wearing the t-shirt and screaming "Pucker That." So now people are like, "Oh,
yeah, I heard it in the video. Pucker That. Yeah,
so people are getting.
And then I saw it on your feet, so I know you're not playing around with it.
I'm not playing around with it. And again, that's nothing I've took. That's what got invented when I went to Yard. Do you know what I'm saying? So
how did that get invented? Tell us the story behind that.
I was in where was I? Spring Village, where my granddad's from, next to Spanish Town. And a yard man must have said something. It was a different sort of slang. I ain't never heard my family or nothing saying. I was like, what the hell is that? He's like, it's a Jamaican thing. It's like, what's the English slang? And man sat there, I was thinking, you know what? I don't even know, fam. Because blood is not ours. That's American. Cuz is not, like, it's American. We use it, but it's not ours.
You're right, mate.
Pucker.
You're right, mate. Oh, no, Pucker.
And then the yard man was like, what a blood clot to Pucker that? And I started laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, say that again. He's like, Pucker that? And I was like, I'm running with that. And then I put the dat, like the spout it different how a yard man would probably say it. Again, mix the Jamaican with the English. Pucker that, because man's Jamaican and English. So that's where that comes from.
Didn't you say Scottish as well?
Yeah,
Have you been to Scotland?
Once for a wedding thing, but it weren't like
How did you find that?
dead.
Why?
Fam, they had a Nando's. They had something up there called Nando's, it was fish and chips, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, it was fish and chips, fam. The shop was called Nando's.
Yeah.
Spout the same, everything, but it was fish and chips.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, nah, fam.
Yeah, no, I've never been there. It looks like there's nice parts in Scotland though, like the mountains and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
definitely,
nice.
it was peaceful. I went to Gretna Green.
Never heard of it, but yeah.
First ever time there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the journey was sick. On the way there, man's like, I smoked a fathead now. I'm like, yeah, stop the car, I'm going to be sick. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 hours or something. 4.5 hours there, but we stopped off. So it was like 7.5, 8 hours. I'm like, nah, I'm never doing this again. It's like a trip to yard.
But it's still different experiences.
Way different.
Whether if you was just, say, like the black side and you just go in Jamaica.
Yeah,
now you get to, you know what I'm saying,
See the
Scotland,
other-
Jamaica. Yeah, so I think that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, you said like growing up you listening to SMS. Who else was you listening to in the UK?
What, in my younger teen days?
Yeah, younger teen days. And then after that one, tell me like the top 5 like rappers you're rating now in the UK.
Growing up, I was listening to you, man, innit? Stinks. A lot of PDC. A lot of Pac-Man. Colours Miyagi. That was a big
up
dude.
Colours, man. Big up
Yeah,
Colours,
big up
man.
Colours. That was a big dude for a man. Very big, bro.
Yeah. You're supposed to be doing one of these still, but it's going to be over like a Skype kind of thing.
Colours
Yeah,
is my guy, man.
Yeah, no,
Like,
definitely.
even
That's
to
the
this
brother,
day.
man.
A lot of B-double.
Yeah, I remember
A lot of
B-double
Blade.
as well. Yeah, Blade's nasty as well, man.
Just all the sort of older man you could think of. All the old school heads, bro. Even to this day, I still
So
listen
what
to.
was you doing? Like watching? You came up watching that kind of
come on, watching
DVD
it.
era and stuff
I've
like
got
that.
all of them to this day.
You still got them?
Every single one, fam. Every single
I
one.
need to link you.
Every single
Yeah,
one.
I need
Streets
to link you still.
Incarcerated, Bound to Blow. Every one you could think of, I
You
still
ain't got
got.
Sticky Business by any chance.
Yeah, I've got all of them, bro. And
Yeah.
I think I've got it in a copy, but it's not the original.
The original.
Yeah, but my brethren
Yeah.
used to be the bootlegger, innit?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So man's got all of them, bro.
Yeah, no, I lost a lot of them when I sent them to them like in prison and stuff
never
like
got
that.
them back?
Never got them
Yeah,
back,
nah,
bro, man.
nah,
I was
that-
pissed. I didn't even want to send them, but because man was away,
Yeah,
I just thought, all right, let me send it. But yeah, I just never got them back, bro. Irritating, bro, man.
Yeah,
So
that's what man grew up on the DVD era. Like the man them would come round, my nigga Showers would come round. Man's got this new DVD. Streets in this, Streets Incarcerated. I think there was a raw one, man. The man was just showing straps, everything. What was it? Street Selected. Street Select.
I think it's Street Selected.
Street
He's
Selected.
right, yeah.
Street
yeah.
Selected.
The
That
Young
one was-
Boys DVD. Yeah, I remember
That
when he
one was so crazy. Like, that one was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, I remember when he done that still.
Yeah, Street Selected.
So like, what about now? Current rappers in the UK, who you liking and feeling?
I'll be real with you, bro. Like, I don't really watch the UK scene, you know.
You don't?
Not unless it's the older heads, because it's so... It's so like...
But the older heads ain't performing, or
Nah, they're not
I wouldn't say performing.
I listen to
They're
certain...
just not out.
I think Millions is hard.
Yeah, Millions is hard.
Millions
yeah.
is cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've always fucked with K-Trap from the start. You know what I'm saying? That nigga knows that. Yeah, just I wouldn't be able to say top 5, bro. 'Cause I don't,
You're in K-Trap's ends now, man.
Yeah, you're from Gypsy still.
Yeah.
Nah, he knows, innit? I'm not a guy to mention rappers or fuck with rappers, but he follows, man. I follow him. Do you know what I mean? I fuck with K-Trap from the start.
He's
He
doing
knows
his
that.
thing, man.
You know what I'm
Doing
saying?
his
I
thing.
buy his merch, all of that. I like his grind. I've watched his grind just go from literally he had a couple of followers, couple hundred followers to bam.
To bam. Yeah, it's a
And he
mad thing.
deserves it as well. He's a real nigga.
Of course,
you get me?
of course.
a real one.
1,000,000%, man.
I feel like he's a real one anyway. I don't personally know him, but music-wise.
Yeah. So what was it like the response from your friends when they started to hear like your first tracks and stuff like that?
Sheldon was always man's best supporter. He was so good. I wish sometimes you should have just like he was definitely real, but he was too like
What
anything.
did he do? Did he rap as well?
Yeah, slightly, but he didn't take it as a career thing.
Yeah.
Like he would always like he's your brethren, innit? So it's always like, nah, you're hard, you're hard. And then obviously when it's gone out into the world now, this is when man's starting to get different feedbacks. But I always said to myself, if the love overpowers the hate, you're winning, fam. So let's just watch Wagwan now with this Birth of the Winner thing. I don't tell no one to like it. I wouldn't post it and be like, no, like this for me. I might tell man share it if it's a new thing, because obviously you got to, but I ain't never once told a man to like my shit. Birth of the Winner's on 21,000 likes, 2K dislikes. So boom, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be telling no one to like your shit.
No,
That's
lame.
for them to do.
Yeah,
You get people who tell them to do that. I guess it's support or stuff, but like you said, you like when we're speaking off camera, things organically, innit? So yeah, that's the best way. You want someone to genuinely like your music and stuff like that. So have you got any new music coming up?
Yeah, I got a new mixtape coming out with my guy Scooby. It's called Younger Older Acceptance. He's a younger, I'm an older, but same struggles.
Is that a joint mixtape?
Yeah, I think I sent it to you, the last things I sent.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You did send something.
I'm looking forward to this one. Bangers. This is probably like my best upgraded project of myself. Where man's gone, sat down with him, decided what we want to do.
Taking music seriously.
Serious. Yeah. Like, if man's going off beat, fuck it, we're doing the whole song again. Like, we're doing it again and again, and we're making sure this ain't rushed. Because a lot of my music has been rushed, bro. I'm not trying.
Same.
Trying. Like,
same. So I feel you on that there still.
I'm not trying, but this one now, I said to myself, I always want to find someone from my city, same background, that wants to take things serious with man, and that's all I need.
And is that what you've done? You've connected with someone from Oxford?
Scooby is Blaine's little nephew. Blaine was my nigga that got stabbed. So he was a youth man. Scooby, the guy I'm doing this mixtape with, you get me? Now he's not a youth man. So it's like, you've come from the same struggle, bro. My record label's called Blame It on the Weather, which is your uncle. You're gonna have to come and do this thing, man. I've never done a song with a younger, but that's Blaine's uncle, nephew. Do you know what I mean? So
you see, like when you was coming up in Oxford and stuff like that, did you have access to studios and stuff like that, or did you have to come to London?
We had to come to London or make our own one, or go to someone who had one. Yeah, no doors are opening for music really where I'm from, bro. You have to grind. Like,
how do you feel about that?
It's harder, bro, because like man seen bare man from London blowing up, that ain't hard. And you just got lucky or something, like, because you're from London and you're around that man or that man, and that don't happen for us, bro. You've got to fucking come out here. Like.
So what would you say that the artists from, like, say, they would so-called consider country don't get as much support?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
No, it's definitely needed though. But I would say it's growing now.
Yeah, only now, like last couple of years. I think it started growing after Mist. You see when Mist
after
blew up
Mist,
in,
like
right, when Mist
spot.
blew up in Brom, then we're seeing Brom man coming. You know what I'm saying? And then
now
after Mist,
now you got Manchester man coming.
I was just about to say that, Meeks and all that. So now it's getting out there, and sooner or later, Oxford will shine.
That's it, definitely.
Real niggas there.
You'll always get your time, bro. It's just, you just got to keep working, stay consistent, and putting out that good quality music, bro, man. That's what it's about, bro, man.
Real music, do you know what I'm saying? No.
So where would you like to see yourself in the next 5 years?
More structured, bruv. Sometimes I don't know if I want fame, you know. But at the same time, I got to do something with my life, innit? And music sort of picked me. Obviously, I picked to do, but not the way it's turned out. Like,
well, you didn't grow up thinking I'm going to be a rapper or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
No way. And again, I've always said, if the people want it, then I can't just be like, nah, I want to rap, so it's for me, not for you. If they want it, I'm going to have to find like what I've got to give. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've seen on the net. It's, oh yeah, I'm going to leak this, I'm going to leak that. Like, and I made sure I don't follow much people as well. Like, eventually I will have
Why?
stuff.
Why?
To see who fucks with me, bro. To see who people are fucking with me, innit? Like, when your following goes up and you don't follow people back, they're coming to check for just you, bro. They're not following to get a follow back. They're not. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm on like over 4K. I follow like 70 people, bro.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even follow.
So what about networking though? You don't want to network, like?
Yeah, but I just want to build my own, like my own thing first, innit?
But you might have met somebody. They're cool. You're both on the same page in some form of way.
Yeah.
And you're networking. So he follows you or she follows you. You ain't gonna follow them back.
It depends if they go out their way and they DM me. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, they go out their way and they DM me and that. Like, yeah.
So other than music, I see you got so it's not just music with you. You got a clothing brand. Then.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy more, to be honest, because that's where the instant money's been for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, only now I've just started streaming the last few months, bro.
So have you got a website and stuff like that where you sell your clothing?
That's coming still.
What made you want to get into fashion and stuff like this?
I just always knew it was instant money. As long as you got an all right logo and something that relates, shit's gonna sell.
Well, have you got 2 logos or one?
I got 2.
Okay.
I got 2. I got like 4. 2 for my man then, but that's personal, just our logos.
Your logo, your team's logo.
Yeah, and then I've got 2 clothing logos.
Clothing logos.
Pucker that and Norwich Parents.
And what's it again? What's it again?
Norwich Parents. This one's bigger now. This one I'm making like 3-4 bills a week.
No rich parents.
Yeah.
Why did you go with that
Because of my upbringing, again.
You say we never had no rich parents?
Nah, bro, man had it hard.
I fuck with it still, 1,000,000%, bro, man.
Man had it hard, man, growing up.
So growing up, how was you say you had it hard in what way?
Single parent household, man. Pops always getting arrested. Just typical black father, white mum situation, you might as well say.
I wouldn't know, bro, man. That's how you I wouldn't know.
You got to have friends like who's got mixed race mum and a black dad, and
it's kind of different, isn't it? I can't. No,
it was typical.
Maybe in primary school I had that, but
growing up, that was the worst parts for me.
Yeah,
primary school.
Why
days.
would you say that?
Because that was the most poverty I've lived with my mum. You know what I mean? Those were the struggle days.
But was that your most happiest times?
Yeah. That's the maddest thing.
See? You see?
Yeah, on mopeds and all that, out with my little brothers.
You're just happy because you never knew nothing about nothing. You were just happy. The struggle was with mum, but you saw mummy struggling, so it would have an effect. But
at the time, I didn't know it was struggling.
This is what I'm trying to say.
I'm thinking, but I knew because I'm going around my friend's house around the close. I had 1 or 2 friends around that close. I used to go around, and the house was
there enough
nice.
black people there?
There was 1 black family there.
Yeah.
2 Asian families. The rest were white. On this.
What's he like predominantly? What's Oxford?
I'd say mainly white. We've got a big Asian community there. Big Asian community. There's a black area in Oxford and stuff like that. Yeah. Black area.
What's it called, man?
Blackbird Lees still.
What?
Blackbird Lees.
Blackbird Lees.
Yeah, Blackbird
What's
Lees.
going on down there, man?
Just the usual, innit? It's just
yard food shop, barber shops.
Yeah. All of that. Not really a shop. There's man sell it from their house, innit? In Blackbird Lees and that.
So you see, like Oxford is. Would you go shopping up there, or would you come to London to go shopping?
Probably London, fam. So Oxford's all right, innit? You can get your little 1 or 2 trainers, but it's not popping. We got Bicester as well, around the corner from us.
Oh yeah, you got Bicester Village.
That's like I think about 10 miles from, man.
Okay.
So we just hit there sometimes.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've seen it though. It looks alright up there.
It's alright there, man. You can get some alright stuff, innit?
So what would you like the people to know about you, Marleek, man?
Man's a realist, innit? Don't ever hear my music and think it's cap.
Yeah.
Like, just know, innit? If I like to have fun, but at the same time, I got serious tunes, funny songs, but again, they're all real. No lies. No lies at all.
Just tap in.
Yeah, just tap in.
Marleek MWay on what? YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, Official Marleek.
Are you on the platforms like iTunes and so forth,
all of
Apple
them.
Music and
all of them.
So you're into the streaming of your music and stuff
go
like
stream all of it. It's on every major platform.
Yeah.
Instagram, obviously, that's my main one. Someone else, Scooby's running my Twitter. Let him deal with that, but you can still get at me from Twitter.
Have you done any shows or anything like that?
Nah, because of COVID.
Okay.
But I would have.
What about radio and stuff like that in London and stuff like that?
That's all coming now because of COVID's calmed down. But I would have definitely performed both.
Have you got DJs and stuff that's been like...
Maybe 1 or 2. Nothing serious though. I ain't going to cap. Nothing serious. But I will get round to doing it. The show, again, I'm on the show because, again, it's instant money. That's what I'm in this for, bro.
For the instant money.
Money. And obviously, I feel like when I first started spitting, like, I explained most of my pain, innit? So now I'm never going to run out of what I got to talk about, bro. So it's one of them things where it's like, like, man can't run out, bro. Man have to keep going, you know what I'm saying? And you've heard my pain from the start. So now I'm still rapping about my life, but more updated. Like
so what advice would you give yourself as a young Marleek?
What, me growing up?
Yeah.
I just wish I took music a bit more serious. I wish I never went to jail, man. That fucked me up. Like, majorly.
How much times did you go to prison?
Twice.
Once? What, as young teenager?
Yeah.
Have you been as a big man?
Nah.
Okay.
I've stayed out since I was 17.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, I never went back. I've stayed focused, you know what I'm saying? Stayed out of trouble. And just done my thing, really, bro. Just sort of like grown up within time, innit? Just been focused on more other things than what I was doing back then. I was doing fuckery for money, innit? So it's like...
So if you was giving yourself advice, those are the things you'd drop out and just stay more focused on your craft. Stay more
focused, yeah. I feel like out of everything, jail messed man up the most. That big year out, it's like I come out lost, bro.
Why you say that it messed you up?
Because I'm coming out and like...
Because the reason why I will always go into these sort of things, yeah, because for one, I ain't been in prison. And then for 2, I'd like... You know, like for the young generation who's watching this and you're saying jail messed you up so that they could see that and say... Bruh, Marleek saying jail messed him up. I don't even want to take no
you
parts
don't.
of the
No,
jail. You
fuck
know what I'm
jail,
saying?
man.
So that's why I would go into it a bit so they can see, you know, the sides.
Just
of
takes a
that.
gap out of your life, innit? And anyone who knows who's been to jail, like you're in your own thoughts. And growing up as a kid, man's mind wasn't fully developed. So I was taken out of my education. You know what I mean? I went in when I was just turned 16. I was taken out of my education. Even certain men I know that used to get in trouble when they're 14, 15, they caught their case, they allowed it, they've gone and focused on. But me, I just keeping up reckless bullshit. Ended up getting a mad sentence. All my codies were older than me. I got a longer sentence than them, fam. I think one of my codies was even 21. I'm 15, 16. I got a longer sentence.
Was you acting the reckless though?
Reckless,
The most, yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's why
just loose.
That's why your friend said to put the peak on the end of your names.
It's just acting loose, and it wasn't even that. Like we went OT to rob, man. Like we're not going OT to trap. We got on a train to suck niggas, no homo. Like to rob, man. Like, and we got shift in a area called Chippenham. We stood out like sore thumbs, bro. Like it was a village, innit? I'm saying the way we was street robberies were a big thing back then. 5, 6 times. Busy rascal days, Nokia, take that.
I saw people getting like 4 or 5 years for a phone or something like that.
36 months, 16. I had 2 separate codies. I had a bunch of 3 codies and then another 2 codies. You know what I'm saying? We were all niggas, bro. And I got sentenced in Swindon. So
yeah, this is some different ends as well.
Chippenham's Wiltshire, innit?
So your jury, did you have jury and all that? There's not one blackface in that jury.
I think I pleaded guilty. The judge did. He said to me, do a deal. And that messed me up as well. Like, they said, do a deal. I think I was convicted
of... plea bargain. Was it a plea bargain?
Yeah, plea bargain, I was convicted of, I was charged, with about 36 robberies. And I think I took a rap for 8. Yeah, for 8.
And got the 36 months.
Just thrown off or something.
And that was the first time?
Yeah, the first time. The second time, I went back.
Is it for robbery again?
Nah, I don't even class, that's the system snaking me, bro. I was with one of my niggas, or he's not even my nigga no more, but back then he was my nigga, and he was my codie, and it was breach. Man weren't meant to be with him. We got caught slipping on the roads, feds pulled up. You weren't meant to be together, mate. Straight back, remanded, come back to court. I got I had to do 3 months left of license.
Okay. So the blessing in disguise for all of that though was the music. And creative talent for to start thinking to do the clothing.
The first ever time I come out with lyrics was in jail. Like to everyone, do you know what I mean? Well, an audience, even though it was.
Is that because you said you're a Muslim as well? Is that where you took shahada in prison?
Nah, I didn't.
Where you took it outside, yeah?
I still ain't took my shahada.
Oh, you ain't took it?
My brother out there, he took his shahada, but I follow fully. I'm gonna take it soon.
Inshallah,
but again, bro, man, it's still. Do you know what I mean? It's still not that. When it's that time, you know what I mean? I look up to B Double a lot on that sort of path. I'm gonna be like a B Double. It's gonna be. But for right now, I believe everything's happening because God wants it to happen the way He does, and for me. For me,
no, 1,000,000%, bro, man. 1,000,000%.
But my beliefs are. Yeah, Muslim. I pray all that every. You know what I'm saying, I do.
Yeah.
My brother out there is full Muslim. So.
Yeah, no. It's, well, God willing, you come quick, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it's been good to have you here, bro, man. And I appreciate you for coming, bro. So, and I want them to check you out on the YouTube. So that's Marleek MWay. Check him out on Spotify and all the social network sites and all stuff like that. So, but yeah, 5 top US rappers.
At the moment?
Yeah.
Rio the Young OG, Detroit nigga.
Yeah.
Again, inspires me, bro. Like differently. Similar sort of how I would come. Funny and real. Then got real songs. Just
so you like the character in music as well?
I got ego and that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be, I believe if you do music, just be someone else. But be what you're rapping about. Don't cap, but you should be different. Like it shouldn't be you in the booth. But you should be spitting about your life, if you get what I'm saying. But you should be able
the character should come.
Yeah, your talent or something. Like just something new should come out of you. And that's what I basically, I don't force, but I try to progress to be that guy, innit? Like, Marleek's different, you know. I love it when I hear that. You know what I mean? Even when I drop the little thing, you're different. That's what I love to hear. I don't want man to be like, oh, you got a flow like my man, or you know what, you're hard.
That's
you sound
long,
like
that's long, yeah.
I've heard that bare times.
Yeah.
My man's tough, he come like my.
Yeah.
How can you say he's tough if he's coming like my man?
Yeah. Just rubs him out straight away,
just
bro.
like have your own.
So what was that first name you said?
What, as in
the rapper?
Rio the Young OG.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Detroit shit, bro. Right now,
I ain't really tapped into that, you know.
I listen to a lot of Detroit
But
shit
let me give it back to you again. Of all time, though.
of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
It's gonna be the typicals, isn't it?
What's the typical?
For me.
Yeah.
Mob Deep, innit? Mob Deep and Tupac, bro.
Yeah, just those two.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Big Al.
Yeah.
Big Al. He's probably.
So you know about the spitters then, yeah?
Yeah, come on, fam. Big Al. It was just like, you see, when I was growing up, that was you couldn't. That was the selected lot.
That's the selected lot, yeah.
So to say five, that is gonna be them, innit?
Yeah.
You got to pay your respects.
Yeah, you have to, man. Yeah, fling Big Pun in there too.
Yeah, Big Pun, definitely. I was just gonna say, no cap.
You'd fling Cool G Rap in there. You'd fling Scarface in there. Yeah, there's a couple guys you were flinging there. But Mobb Deep was my favourite group those times coming up as a teenager.
Yeah,
That's what I used to listen to, bro.
Same. They were deep, man. And it's not even their, like, I wouldn't say commercial songs, they're well-known songs. But if you know the albums, you've gone back, even like I Am Free and that. Remember them Twin Gambino and them? It was fucking cold, bro. Like, we're not going to get that wave again. You know what I mean? So,
Now, what I like about hearing from you is that you want to be yourself. And that, like you said, you want to be different in music as well, but still be yourself and just have fun and get to the bread with it, bro, man.
Yeah, get to the bread, man.
Make sure you support, you know what I'm saying? Marleek, MWay, bro. You sure you ain't got nothing to let the people know or anything?
Just new music coming. Just support the merch.
Tell them your socials and stuff, man, bro.
Marleek_MWay. Subscribe. New video coming out. Another 2K, I'm going to drop a new video. I said to everyone, 10K, I'll drop something new. I'll stick to that. I've got videos waiting for you lot. So just stay tuned, man.
Make sure you support his journey, man, and just tap in with the brother, man. So yeah, that's what it is. And that's another episode wrapped up. 3Smoke, 3Smoke, 3Smoke.
Let me out of here!
Just like that.
Yeah. Tell him I'm straight, I'm talking things. Tell him I'm straight, we talking things on things on things on things. With my bands, don't we friends. Can't see no lands. Yeah, bitch, we screaming out. 3Smoke, we giving out.